History, a huge part of the NFL, and of course Super Bowl memories, a huge part of the week, and that's what we're continuing with here on Countdown to Kickoff, presented by Comcast. Hey, how are you folks? Jason Horowitz, glad to be back with you at the Phoenix Desert Botanical Gardens here on CBSSports.com. Of course, news and notes and team reports also on the website. But got to be honored, of course, Randy Cross, partner all week long here on the show, a three-time Super Bowl champion. Honored to have Tony Dorsett joining us here at the Desert Botanical Gardens. He made his way out here, and glad you found your way here, but how's the week going for you?
So far, it's been a very, very busy week, and it's going to continue to be that way until I guess get on the plane and go back to Texas.
What's been the biggest change, aside from the fact that there was no internet when you were playing the Super Bowl and you're doing a show that's exclusive for the internet? What is the biggest change that you find about the Super Bowl now from when you were in the first 2 years?
That's exactly it. I mean, it's the media outlets. There's so many more different media outlets right now, so it makes it even a bigger extravaganza, worldwide extravaganza, because there's people coming all from all over the world. But it's just so much more media attention, I think.
From a football standpoint, what is your favorite memory from the Super Bowls?
Well, first of all, Randy, I'm sure you've been there and done that too. But that first experience, that first Super Bowl that I went to was just the most awesome feeling that I could ever have. It's hard to I couldn't duplicate it. We went back again the next year, but you can't duplicate the first time. And I just have very fond memories of going out there. I just couldn't wait to get introduced. They do a pretty big deal, when they introducing you in the Super Bowl, and they say, and running backs, and I'm like, yes.
I did it. I got there.
I finally arrived.
What's it like, though, Tony, as a rookie? Because it was your rookie season that you made it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it was a big deal for me, man. Going back the year before that, as a senior at the University of Pittsburgh, we won the national championship playing down there in the Sugar Bowl against the Georgia Bulldogs. Then we come back, my rookie year. I set myself up for failure, didn't I? But I go back and we win a world championship, man. And I know as a rookie, and that's another big thing for me that I just remember like it was yesterday, is that I scored the first touchdown. Mm-hmm. And that was a big deal for me. It's still a big deal for me. As a rookie, I'm a rookie, and I scored the first touchdown in Super Bowl 12, and we went on to beat Denver that year. So it was a great feeling.
We've talked a little bit during the week about, being sort of the team no one expects to win a game when you're an underdog. And the Giants obviously are a pretty big underdog in this game. New England's out there kind of running out in front. And if this was a race, they might be about, 10, 12 lengths in front of the other guy.
Not quite tortoise in the hair, but it's close.
About a quarter mile. They're out there.
How do the Giants, from your standpoint, how do they win this game?
Well, the thing is I like their positioning. Being the underdog, you can be real relaxed out here. You're just going about your normal business. Nobody's expecting anything. But defensively, Randy, I mean, I've been watching them in the last few weeks. They've been bringing some heat. That defensive front, they've been putting pressure on the quarterbacks. They're playing extremely good football defensively. They're not turning the ball over offensively like they were early in the year, and they're able to get some continuity and start moving the ball down the field. The two-headed running back, the two-headed monster they have, I'm not a big supporter of that, but it's working very well for them. I mean, they got
you didn't share well with others.
No, I didn't like that.
You wanted the football.
Well, the more the game went on, the better you get a better feel for what's going on as the game progressed. We could stand in the huddle and we say, hey man, we're gonna set them up this time. We're gonna set this block up this time, and you just get a better feel for the way people are reacting out there.
Tony, sorry, Randy, go for it.
I was gonna say, could you ask her a bigger contrast in defenses from your first, Super Bowl to the next experience? You're playing against a 3-4 defense the first time. The second time, it's a 4-3, and it's sort of the 4-3 that most people have modeled their defenses after.
Yeah, I actually liked when we were going against that 4-3. We were playing against the Pittsburgh Steelers that second time around, and I had went to our coaching staff and our line coach in particular, and I said, one of my biggest assets is seeing and recognizing. That's what established the average back to the great backs. Everybody can see it, but it's how you react to it, in a timely manner. And I said, we got Joe. Joe Green. Well, he's cocked one way or the other. I said, just let our center just take him and just let me cut off of it, what I see. And if you go back to that game, and you'll see in that first quarter, we had a lot of success with that. And so for some reason or another, Coach Landry got away from it. But I like that defense, running against that defense. I see guys a lot better when you got those 4 guys up front. It's easier read for me.
Tony, a lot's been talked about this week leading up to the Super Bowl. If the Patriots win and go 19-0, best team ever, a big part of the dynasty. And a lot of people, and we've had the argument and the discussion up here about what's the best team, what's the best dynasty. You played against those Steelers. You just talked about it in the Super Bowl. You played against Randy and the 49ers in the 80s. Of course, the Cowboys in the 90s. Where does this Patriots team, if they win, stack up with those teams in your mind?
Well, from era to era, I mean, it's kind of hard to really. I just compare teams, and say, well, could this team beat that team? But this team has greatness, and they have greatness already. I mean, if they go on to win the thing, I mean, it just takes them over the top. I mean, there's no one been able to win that many games consecutively, and since we've been playing football that I know of. I'm not sure, I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I haven't done the research on it, but it's a great year for them. It's hard today in sports to go undefeated. It's really, really hard, and I have nothing but admiration for that whole organization, the way they've been able to do it. The way they plugged in one component leaves, they plug somebody else that's in that spot, and they keep on ticking. They keep on being successful, and that speaks volumes for the coaching staff, management, and obviously the type of players that they bring in.
Tony, one last thing before we bring Pat Kerwin in here to substitute for Randy Cross. Do you still see Dwight Clark running across the end zone?
I saw Dwight last night. I just shook my head again. He was at the Gridiron Grace banquet. He come up to shake my hand. I just looked at him like, you.
You took away my chance.
Or like most Cowboy fans say, come on, just tell me he was throwing it away.
Tell me he was throwing it away. He was throwing that ball. I still say that to this day. He was throwing it away. But through the rafters comes Dwight Clark. I mean, what a great play, though. And that was a great game, actually. I kind of thought we still had a chance. We did have a chance, and we were moving the ball back down the field. And obviously, we came up a little short, sent them guys off to a run themselves, and it's just unfortunate for us. We didn't get it done. They did, and so they're the team that's deserving of it. I can't make excuses for not winning the game. We lost. They won, and I think he won 2 or 3 more after that.
That's right.
Yeah, he's got them stored away. Tony Dorsett, you stay right there. We're going to bring in Pat Kerwin, and, of course, we'll have plenty more coverage here on Countdown to Kickoff presented by Comcast. You can see our discussion with Marcus Allen from Wednesday, and, of course, everything else, all the links right here on CBSSports.com. Take care, folks.